complete offer details. Let's work together. Don't go it alone. Limited time offer. Services subject to availability and all applicable terms and conditions.
Yet our best educated, best equipped, prepared troops refuse to fight. Matter of fact, it's safe to say that they would rather switch than fight.
You don't think the powers that be would cause static in the beginning of a Public Enemy record? Watch them. You've always watched them. They've been fighting against this power we have as individuals since the beginning. And what are you going to do when you have that information? Other than stand together and rage in the simulation on Denver's top iconic rock.
89 the number, another summer. Sound of the funky drummer. Music hitting your heart, cause I know you got soul. Hey, listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Giving what you're getting. Knowing what I'm knowing. While the black band's sweating. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power.
Sing them on.
Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
Council literary officer fined a speechless 28-year-old mom of two for 100 pounds when her baby dropped a cracker.
Designed to bounce with calcium that the rhyme. Designed to fill your mind now that you realize the prize arrived. We got the
Yeah, but how does that corporation who owns that car park, who pays for those cops, feel about social justice?
people. We are the same. No, we're not the same because we don't know the game. What we need is awareness. We can't get careless. You say, what is this?
Mother left gobsmacked
Let's get down to business.
after she was fined 100 pounds after her baby dropped a cracker in a supermarket car park.
You know, to make everybody see. In order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power.
Everybody,
Fight the power.
sing along.
Fight the power.
That's right.
Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be.
Danielle Bocher. She was left angry and speechless, that's in quotes. She was approached at her car by 3 council officers who demanded to see her ID now, before issuing her with a fine. Well, if you're already going to give me a fine, why do you need to know who I am?
Fight the power.
No, I need to have a fine ID?
Fight the power.
Now, which one is it? Do I get voter ID, do I get vaccine ID, or do I get fine ID?
Fight the power.
Which one is it?
Fight the power.
Why do I need all 3?
Gotta fight the power.
Doesn't that seem excessive?
Elvis was a hero to most, but Elvis was a hero to most. Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant to me. Is he straight out racist? The sucker was simple and plain. Give in, John Wayne.
Oh, no.
I'm proud, I'm ready, I'm hyped, plus I'm amped. Most of my heroes don't appear on no stamp. Sample look at you looking for nothing but rednecks for 400 years if you check. Don't worry, be happy was a #1 jam. Damn if I said you could slap me right here. Get it? Let's get this party started right. Right on. Come on. What we got to say. Power to the people, no delay. Make everybody see. In order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power.
Mr. Chuck D's Twitter right now is it's a better education than I have ever experienced in my 5 colleges and 4 years with a philosophy degree after heading and doing well in public schools. But I've never learned that much than I did following his Twitter for an hour and a half. No, I'm calling Dionne Warwick, ma'am.
What we got to say. Fight the power. What we got to say.
That's right.
Fight the power. Come on. What we got to say. Fight the power. What we got to say. Fight the power. Come on.
Yo, check this out, man. Okay, talk to me about the future of Public Enemy.
Future Public Enemy got a
Yup. No clown shit. Believe it. No sucker shit either. Let's get it.
Every wrinkle in my skin, every gray in my face takes me right back to that special place. Every wrinkle in my skin, every gray in my face reminds me that I don't have time to wait.
You wanna go to heaven with a devil up there too? I suggest you read Job chapter 1 and 2. Now rattle that around like you Mr. Scrooge. Brainwashing over nation on the first day of school. Taught you 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 × 2 is 4. White is right, black is back, that's all you should know. Question everything, never take no for an answer. Television is a weapon killing us like cancer. Master got you where he wants you, hook, line, and sinker. When it's time to get over, he don't use a blinker. No place for thinkers, only room for mindless individuals. Cyborgs made of flesh and scrap metal. They say the good die mostly over bullshit. I beg to differ, now we die because of ignorance. Knowledge of what's really fake at your fingertips. In the land where they legalizing righteousness.
Who that man give? The name is revolutionary. Who is he? The celebrated cool nigga. It's evident my temperament, it be the confidence. I never need them, never did, and I don't suck them off. An opportunist come in colors like a crayon box. Fuck them all, we still ball, we be Curtis Snow. Juke joints, pool rooms that would raise us. Deer hunting, candy paint with the fish sticks. Military boots, yeah, that's the business. And skipping school, breaking rules, losing house keys. Catching martyr buzzers, navigate this crazy world. Paint a picture with my words and leave it on the world.
They say the good die mostly over bullshit. I beg to differ, now we die because of ignorance. Knowledge of what's really fake at your fingertips. In the land where they legalizing righteousness.
Every wrinkle in my skin,
Anyways, this mother of 2.
because of amazing grace. Every wrinkle in my skin,
Kids in a stroller.
my face lets me know.
Backs up the stroller. She drops a few crackers on the trolley.
Wrinkle in my skin, every gray in my face
She picks them up.
takes me right back to.
She looks down. Did I do it? Yes.
Every wrinkle in my skin, every gray in my face reminds me that I don't.
And then the people whose job it is to take your free money acting freely.
But I'm still relevant, dealing with the negligence that is so evident. Man, don't call me Unc, nigga, call me Crunk. I remember once upon a time we wanted to all be drunk.
Please bring better days. All being
She missed one 100-pound fine. Is that a lot?
raised 3,000.
How much is that in real money?
Uprise, melee, and gun.
$133.
Weather storms, bright pause. It's a revolution, no solution. Prostitution, soul selling on the track.
No, could you imagine they watch your kid drop a cracker,
Hope for the check.
and then they don't tell you that they watched your kid drop a cracker. They wait for you to not see the cracker that your kid dropped, and then they fine you.
Like fine wine, like the
Who signed up for that?
forever and ever and ever and ever.
They say the good die mostly over bullshit. I beg to differ, now we die because of ignorance. Knowledge of what's really fake at your fingertips. In the land where they legalizing righteousness.
Do you know what's number one in Texas? If you have both Medicaid
Freedom.
and Medicare, it's United Healthcare.
Not wearing a mask?
With Dual Complete
Knowing that you've been lied to for more than a year?
health products at no cost. Dual Complete
Again, freedom.
dental coverage, transport,
Getting your life back?
and much, much more.
Recovering from your life being stolen from you?
To Medicare, choose United Healthcare.
For an operation?
1-855-633-20.
That you paid for and suffered from?
It's 1-855-633.
No, call them right now. Tell them what they tell you.
On Texas market share as of 2020.
Yo, man, there's a lot of brothers out there flaking and perpetrating, but scared to kick reality.
Oh, no.
Well, Dre, you've been doing all this dope producing. You had a chance to show them what time it is.
So what you want me to do?
Raging in the simulation on Denver's top iconic rock. It's Tuesday. Take a deep breath and enjoy your life. No, okay, I've done that. Now what? Then get to the gym. Enjoy some sunshine. Say Say hello to your friends, family, relatives, and tell them that you love them.
I'm expressing with my full capabilities. And now I'm living in correctional facilities. Cause some don't agree with how I do this. I get straight and meditate like a Buddhist. I'm dropping flavor, my behavior is hereditary. But my technique is very necessary. Blame it on Ice Cube, because he said it get funky when you got a subject and a predicate. Add it on a dope beat, and it'll make you think. Some suckers just tickle me pink to my stomach, cause they don't flow like this one. You know what? I won't hesitate to diss one or two before I'm through, so don't try to sing this. Some drop science, well I'm dropping English, even if Yella makes it a cappella. I still express yo, I don't smoke weed or sex, cause it's known to give a brother brain damage. And brain damage on the mic don't manage nothing but making a sucker in you equal. Don't be another sequel.
Rush Limbaugh died, and on his death certificate it said he was the greatest radio host of all time.
Ice Cube, it's not for the pop chart. So where should a brother like you start expressing yourself, my boy, and show you how? Yo, Trey,
what up?
Drop English right about
Now, getting back to the PG, that's program, and it's easy. Dre is back, New Jackson made hollow. Expressing ain't the subject because they like to follow the words, the style, the trend, the records I spin again and again and again. Yo, you're on the other end. Watch a brother blend, dope rhymes with no help. There's no fessing or guessing while I'm expressing myself. It's crazy to see people be what society wants them to be, but not me. Ruthless is the way to go, they know. Others say rhymes which fail to be original, or they kill where the hip-hop starts. Forget about the ghetto and rap for the pop charts. Though some musicians, cause at home, they're scared to use profanity when up on the microphone. Yeah, they want reality, but you hear none. They'd rather exaggerate a little fiction. Some say no to drugs and take a stand, but after the show, they go looking for the dope man. Or they ban my group from the radio here in WA and say hell no. But you know it ain't all about wealth, as long as you make a note to.
Now, who is going to be listed on their death certificate as the greatest producer of all time? Now, who is going to be it?
A lyricist. Yo, Dre is the name for it. I make something dope on a record, that's what he came for. Kicking reality over stand itself, but it's important that you keep it in mind too.
Who will be the greatest MC of all time?
You wanna start to move up?
No, if your death certificate can list you as the greatest host of all time, then who will be the greatest producer and MC and sidekick of all time?
I got rhymes in my mind embedded like an embryo or a lesson. All of them expression, and if you start fessing,
and then would you believe the news source that told you that?
Because it has no bottom, I get loose in the.
Why have you ever?
It's Dre on the mic, getting physical, doing the job. And WA is the lynch mob. It's a macabre, but you know you need this. And the knowledge is going just like a fetus or a tumor. Well, here's the rumor: Dre's in the neighborhood, and he's up to no good. When I start expressing myself, yell slam me. Cause if I stay funky like this, I'm doing damage. Or I'ma be too hype and need a straight jacket. I got knowledge, and other suckers lack it. So when you see Dre, a DJ on the mic, ask what it's like. It's like we're getting hyped tonight. Cause if I strike, it ain't for your good health, but I won't strike.
And then how much static will show up on radio when this beef gets hot? Sometimes the signal is so strong, though, it can beat out any static that's available. On Denver's top iconic rock. Raging in the simulation.
Chronicles of a bionicle, lyrically spitting, dismissing. I'm on a mission, it just hitting. Now it's written and getting hitting with mittens. I'm missing, wishing, man, listen. I glisten like sun and water while fishing. Bust the move in this word. Serve words with nerve embedded. I said it word, damn you nerd, man, you heard. Coming from the town of Illy and alleys are full of Phillies and rallies. Suckers get silly and Sally. Them founding alleys and rally. Really? So here we go. Now holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me. Flow. Never mixing with tricking brothers, bitching over fixes that ain't fitting to be hitting for nothing. Spitting things is spitting and getting written off. You're like a bad platter, boy, you're pissing me off. Boy, you even started. So what? So long. See you fly by my tribe. How else could I say it when you play a tribe? Beats on point like decimals, manhandling new crews. Partying with the zoo crew, looking for the pink and poo-poos. I thought you knew two stone styles and stamina, jamming. And while we're planning the jam, we bust with a party amateur damages, managing, damaging mice, men, and even mannequins. You're a fan again, now I wanna know who's the man again. Naughty's back like vertebrae, word to hey I ho. The way I show you, pray I flow. Steady breaking to the boogie, so bang time to slang bang and watch all the Wu-Tang tag tag. Here we go now, if you hear me low, come and feel me flow. Here we go now, if you hear me low, come and feel me flow. Playing K, you break the body of a beat, the break into boogie. Firm and fully chase bass lines like bullies. All we wanna know is if your body wanna party, it's the Wu-Tang tang for everybody. So hip up and split up, get up, your wit up, souped up, put your dukes up, no guts set up for sit up, flip up, watch us rip up, shake shows until they fizz up, rizz up, like you're with us, if not zip up your lip up, whip up, hits with ransom, foul styles get and ones, we came back cause we heard hip hop needed another anthem, black like Noah, in fact then for ya, and we was back in the days with the justice, we'd have been known as the flowers, reminisce since the 70s, find me, so we went crazy in the 80s, so we won't kiss heinies in the 90s, oops the naughties, troops in sections of 40, so clap your hands and hold your shorty, I'm naughty. Here we go now, if you hear me low, come and feel me flow. Here we go now, if you hear me low, come and feel me flow. Here we go now, if you hear me low, come and feel me flow. Here we go now, if you hear me low, come and feel me flow.
No, he just told us about Black Noah. You don't think Noah was black? Please. No, what? Say what you want about Comedy Central. It's terror. Raging in the simulation. On Tuesday morning on Denver's top iconic rock. It's Scotty Vogel and the boys. Sing along in your car, you nerds. Yeah! Let's go! Up your nose, middle to your arm, less than zero. The bottom down, the run to win, and I didn't do anything to forget. Self-destruct. You're killing yourself. You gotta fight it. Yourself. No, I want to know who Joe Biden's dog bit in the White House. Oh, no. Can you believe they just sent static into this radio show? Self-destruct! Sing along! Self-destruct! Stand by me! Self-destruct! Stand by you! 'Cause we will self-destruct! Raging. It's Hatebreed. How hard is that? Man with a Florida facial tattoo calls 911 for a ride. And then he gets arrested. is that? Pasco County. Man with a tattoo of Florida in the middle of his forehead. Arrested for allegedly misusing the 911 system. Don't do that. No, take this voicemail how you will and either send me an Uber or take me to jail. The people at the Waffle House said, I don't care how drunk you are, leave. Sheriff's office says this dude called 911 4 times on a Sunday to ask for a ride home. Arrested for calling 911 when there was not an emergency. Now, 911 is a joke in your town unless you need a ride home. Latham found with weed during a search. Buddy, what are you doing? No, I didn't have any money for the payphone, and this guy traded me weed for money. Grants temporary legal status to thousands of Venezuelans who can tell us how bad it is there. And maybe we won't go down that same path.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music.
Okay, I'm listening.
Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise.
Oh, all right.
And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or click to get a
You
quote.
get temporary legal status.
You can save today.
And then we ask you whether or not you like Nancy Pelosi.
To your
Then we
ears.
kick you out based on the answer.
New customer savings based on early signing discount.
And then based on what you say in regards to the Nancy Pelosi question,
Conditions, Allstate
we stand you in a line.
and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
And if Champ and or Major bite you, you got to leave the White House.
Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
My sweet cheeks feeling squeaky
They've
clean
never felt better.
when Charmin's rolling behind the scenes. Sherman TP gives me the
Biden nominates female generals who were passed over by the Pentagon because he forgot what the name of it was.
clean took us, cheek to cheek, feeling
I want to thank that building over there and the guy that was just talking, standing behind me, who I forgot.
Charmin.
You know this? You should. It's municipal waste. It's the terror shark. If the FBI, Florida woman charged after threatening to shoot agents investigating the Capitol riot. Now got a 9 in one hand, a bottle of Jack Daniels, fire in the other. Facing charges after allegedly threatening to shoot FBI agents. Don't do that after they contacted her last month about her possible involvement in the daily insurrection at the Capitol. First of all, A, do you know my phone number? Okay, well then you know my carrier. Then ask my carrier based on their cell signal use. I've watched enough TV shows to know that you know exactly where my cell phone is. And by that, you know exactly where I am. So if you know where I am, and you know where my cell phone is, and I have never been within 439 miles of the Capitol, why are you here? She threatened to use her, quote, Second Amendment right to shoot your effing ass if she come up here. Don't do that either. Raging in the simulation. Are the riffs any harder? I do not believe it's true. It's Madball. On Denver's top iconic rock. No, I'm getting ready. We're getting ready to celebrate bringing the time forward during daylight savings time. And moshing with Madball makes that happen. No, it's going to happen in a week. So you mosh this hard for a week. Then when the time switches, you'll be harder than everybody.
I don't believe in this segregation, this separation. That's not a part of our thing. We're a part of the same thing. Whatever happened to unity? Don't put your fingers in any direction. We all have different beliefs. That's just a fact of life. Reality. Who do you think you are? With that elitist mentality. Live your own life. Don't be the judge of me. Think twice before you tell me how to be. Who's right? Who's wrong? Doesn't matter to me. It's my life, so don't say nothing. I hope you're listening. Pay attention.
New Jersey Senator Bobby Menendez. This guy spent $300,000 at Morton Steakhouse.
I'll tell you what I don't believe.
He's, quote, raising the stakes on political donations, according to this ne'er-do-well who wrote this for the New York Post. Johnny Levine.
Doesn't matter to me.
Charged the bills to the donors of his Senate campaign committee and his new Millennium Leadership PAC, the largest single check, folks. What's the most you've ever spelt on a meal? No, or spent or spelt. No, I'm always going to overtip. You know, it's funny, when you have your own job and you understand what it's like to be in the service industry, then you take care of those people who are here. They're working to help you out. But if you have a $12,000, 957 and quote 69, get it, cents, you're tipping nothing. No, because the generosity given to me by my political action committee stops when I then have to take their money and give it to either the poor or the middle class.
You can't divide us.
No, are we all united together to stop this? No, why is any elected leader having a $12,000 dinner at our expense?
Don't say nothing. Live your own life. Don't be the judge of me.
No, in a quarantine? Why are you eating red meat in a quarantine? Is that not bad for?
It's my life, so don't pass judgment on me.
Ballots in Arizona's Maricopa County found shredded in a dumpster days before an audit.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA,
then it would be polluted with shredded ballots?
Be serving like California. Hey,
let's go.
You'd see them wearing their baggies.
What does that mean?
Warachi sandals too.
Yeah.
A bushy blonde hairdo. Surfing USA. You'll catch him surfing at that.
For months, the Board of Supervisors there in Maricopa County have blocked and delayed any independent audit performed by the Senate and the county's results of the 2020 presidential election.
All over Manhattan.
We took money from Manhattan and we pumped it in here to Arizona to steal your vote. But do you forgive them for doing it? Why are they trying to eliminate forgiveness? All they do is point fingers and yell. Well, how dare you have anything negative to say about a millionaire in a millionaire estate being interviewed by a billionaire? How dare you? How dare you?
Tell the teacher we're surfing.
No, I'm not watching Oprah anymore. I am surfing. Surfing in the simulation.
Inside, outside, Pacific Palisades. Inside, outside, San Onofre and Sunset. Outside, Redondo Beach, LA. Inside, outside, all over La Jolla. At Waimea Bay. Inside, outside, everybody's gone surfing. Surfing USA.
Say what you want about white people shit, there is nothing more white people shit than that organ. Oh, you want to see this organ? I'll show you some real white people shit, Zip.
Surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing. Surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing. What? Surfing USA. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing. Surfing USA.
No, I'm surfing in the middle of the eye of Biden's hurricane.
Gone surfing.
Speaking of white people shit, I can't skip it. No, DJ Phantom will take this as to the front. I will not hear the song for the next 3 years. So you just smile and dial, take a breathe. No, you take a deep breath.
Just a small town girl.
Take another deep breath. I know it's bad.
Living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going in.
No, I took the midnight train down to the Texas border. It was me and the guy in the wheelchair.
Just a city boy.
And a bunch of National Guard and state troopers.
Born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train.
This isn't playing at billionaire Oliver Dassault's funeral. The guy died in a helicopter crash. Sunday evening in Normandy. I was storming the ground. This guy was 69, get it? Nice. He loved France and his death would be a quote-unquote great loss.
A singer in a smoky room. The smell of wine and cheap perfume.
Are we still talking about this funeral?
Now they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on.
Sing along.
Strangers waiting. Up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night.
If you're looking for a shadow searching in the night, it is Donald Trump there in a sunless Alaska trying to get their politicians kicked out of politics. Standing on a glacier, killing a moose with his bare hands, saying everything is tremendous.
Working hard to get my feel.
That's right.
Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice. Just one more time. Some will win, some will lose.
No, based on these memes I'm sharing on the Facebook page there at John Toll and at Real John Toll, our guns have never been safer.
Goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting. Up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people, living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
No. Why aren't we demanding that our politicians wear the logos of who are paying for their steak dinners on their suits? Everybody has an American flag. Damn, even Sean Hannity has one. And he's done nothing for the last 4 years other than promise you something that's never coming.
Don't stop believing.
Now, I want to know who owns this guy lying to me.
Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight.
No. If we have various sports leagues who can demand that uniforms change year in, year out in the same way that they change their game changes year in and year out, depending on how much ad revenue they're losing by the rule changes, why can't we figure out based on A, who is carrying this politician, the hosts who are carrying the politician, and the logos on this politician's suit based on who and how long and why they've been lying to us since the beginning? And now you know. Can you forgive them? You're going to need to forgive them if you're going to confidently step through that veil. And enjoy the next 100% reality that you'll experience beyond this physical life.
Spilled your drink? Bounty picks up spills quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent so you can use less than the leading value brand. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Can't find a playlist for your unique taste? With 2 different mobile apps, TD Ameritrade makes sure that doesn't happen when you invest. Check out TD Ameritrade Mobile and Thinkorswim Mobile to find the app that's right for you. Member
Why isn't there not a corporation that knows my musical needs so much that I have songs that I need to listen to on my toilet paper? Then I'm sitting there, I'm reading. No, I'm wiping so good. Raging in the simulation on Denver's top iconic rock. How are you this morning? How is your commute, your non-commute? But are you raging in the simulation with me, John Toll at JohnToll.net?
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ring in a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Sing along, you nerds! Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack. Why? Go sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. Old engineer would see him sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. When people passing by, they would stop and say, oh my, but that little country boy could play. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Johnny be good. His mother told him someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music when the sun go down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying, Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, go. 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 Go. Johnny be good.
How much static is in this already? I'm sitting here fixing my cord the whole damn day. To the right and to the left. Do I need to buy a new one?
It's sad but true.
Now this is me writing a musical complaint about the cord that I ordered on Amazon.
She took my love, then ran around with
Dion action.
a guy in town.
Run around, Sue. You're moshing.
Yeah, I should have known it from the very start. This girl will leave me with a broken heart. Oh, listen, people, what I'm telling you, I keep away from a runaround Sue. Yeah, my missing lips and a smile on her face, the touch of her hand and this girl's one phrase. So if you don't want to cry like I do, I keep away from a runaround Sue. She let you travel around, yeah. She love you and she'll put you down. Now people let me put you
away from a runaround to a plate
I cannot believe they would not take professional snapper as a reason why I should get universal basic income.
Keep away from soup.
No, my snapping has a nice beat.
She likes to travel around, yeah. She love you and she'll put you down. Now people let me put you wise. She goes out with other guys. She's the moral in a story from that guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool like she ever knew that. I keep away from a runaround Sue, yeah. Stay away from that girl. Don't you know what you do now? Whoa.
I'm exhausted. This radio shift has never been, I'm just physically taxing. No, I had to go to the place with I don't, hold on. Stop it. No, stop, hold on. No, I'm complaining. I had to walk over to get the free coffee. And then I had to hurry back because there was no way that I could miss Iron Maiden, except DJ Phantom didn't tell me that Iron Maiden was coming. I never know. And first of all, you know before I know. And if you're here, because you're looking for peace of mind, ladies and gentlemen. Or a revelation. Or the truth. It's Iron Maiden. Taking the hugest bong rip in the middle of an Iron Maiden riff and held it in. And when you exhaled, you said, now when you exhaled that weed, you said what? This is some real white people shit. No, I have news. Mostly fake news. Let scandals distract from the pandemic competence. Sure, your relative was killed by the state, and their funeral was brought to you by a digital agent of the state. You couldn't hold their hand as they passed beyond into life that's always been.
Just a babe in a black abyss.
And for you to say anything negative about the politician who made a 7-figure book deal killing a grandma, well then how dare you, you racist.
Of the hangman, the smile on his lips, the light of the blade, you'll see the venom tears my spade, the eyes of the dial are opening, you'll see. She came to me with a serpent's kiss as the eye of the sun rose on her lips. Moonlight catches silver tears I cry. So we lay in a black embrace, and the city stone in a holy place. And I watched her and I waited for the door. The light of the blind, you'll see. The venom tears my spine. The eyes of the Nile
Seriously, right now. Take a deep breath. Do you have any physical pain? Are you pain-free? Are you as free as you've ever been free? Despite what the media and the mainstream media and the lying media, from independent to alternative to the real to the legacy, has been lying to you and for you since the beginning. And now you know. You can either take their information out of your worldview stream and enjoy the sunrise and the sunset of the day that has been given to you as a gift. Every single breath, a reminder of that gift. And then perhaps you would look through the nonsense and the shadows dancing and the lyrics of your reality and get down into the deepest resonance of what it is to be here in the center of reality, breathing. Full breaths in and out. Fully on beat. Fully in rhythm. Fully on time. No half-stepping. You need to be the person that you're going to need in your own foxhole as you fight against any fear encroaching in your moving over from this physical reality into the next experience we're going to have. Do you step through that veil? Do you confidently power through that veil? You're stepping on God's world stage. And now you know. Now you know. Have a salad. Work out. Call a relative. Send a letter. Write something down. Work on your writing. Paint a picture. Smile at somebody.
And all of us together, a place with hope and free. No storm or heavy weather will rock the boat, you'll see. The time has come to close your eyes and still the wind and rain. For the one who will be king, the watcher in the ring.
I mean, you never know when your last day is going to be. Could you imagine finally getting there and complaining about the weather? Are you not the weather of your own day? Shine on. Shine on.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word. Crispy. But also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender.
All tender.
One word. But then...
I put my kitties and I put them in a blender.
Oh, and potato bun.
No, I said kidneys, not kitties, you sickos.
We can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
How does your new house become a home? With inspiration, with style, within your budget. With a little help from Nebraska Furniture Mart. Find everything you need, including new big screen technology with free next day delivery on
No, imagine having a state so great they named a Furniture Mart after it.
Get what you want, with long-term financing available.
Oh, I heard if you stand at any of the borders and look straight ahead, you can see this place.
With Nebraska Furniture Mart in Grandscape, the colony's newest destination.
Oh, and it's in the colony, swung on and get it wet. If you're not at the wine bar with a tab collar, spitting out your best, hey, what are you doing? No, you're hell-bent. Hell-bent on getting it wet. You were combing your hair for an hour listening to Judas Priest getting ready to head to the wine bar to get it wet. Your abs have never looked better. You're sucking it in, you're ready to go.
Yeah, she came up a highway, never known that he'll appear. Overweight, angels taking over, kill a raw as they sense the fear. I couldn't steal in the flash of light. Screams from a street of fire as he strikes. Hellbent for leather. Sing along. Hellbent for leather. Faster than a shadow, to the flare from a raging sun. An exhibition,
position. Yet no one knows from where he comes. Self-destruct cannot take back the town.
Now, I want to know why Bishop Gators has blocked Sam Tripoli. Why is that happening? No, what happened? Dude, first of all, Tripoli let you on a show and you said everything you knew and Tripoli let you say it? And then you block him? What a ne'er-do-well. No, I want to know. No, is there possibly... No, were you mistaken? Are you not? Will there be forgiveness involved? I know there will be. No, I know there will be because I listen and watch Zero on Rockfin. If you're not watching Zero on Rockfin, are you even trying to understand what's happening in reality? Let's go. Hellbent for leather. Hellbent for leather. This man on TikTok hilariously drags toxic masculinity, and it's sarcastic, hilarious, and perfect. Don't go food shopping, starve, die, be a man. Coming to you from BuzzFeed, 11 ways you can die being the most man possible. Sometimes the riffs are so good, you don't even want to talk over them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Metallica. No, I'm getting TikTok right now. So this guy can tell me how to be a man. But bro, have you ever lifted or listened to Metallica? No, have you? No, seriously, have you? No, you're too busy making TikTok videos? In your 50s? What the hell is wrong with you? We're getting it wet. We're going down to the wine bar at the Villages. Now get out of my way. That's right. Looking for you to start up a fight. There's an evil feeling in our brains, but it's nothing new. You know it drives us insane. Running on a way out. You'll be dying without a doubt. Running on a way out. You'll be dying without a doubt. this Guitar Center, please.
Hey, this is Robert from Metallica. Tap now to hear a playlist of our most thumbed up live songs on Pandora.
How come Robert Trujillo can't make videos telling us how to be men? Raging in the Simulation on Denver's top iconic rock. It's Molly Crew. No, Molly, don't take us to the top. No, get to the top of that mountain. I want to see that sunrise. I want to see that sunset. I want to look down and laugh at all the BS in the middle while we rock rage in the simulation. Yeah. How hard is that? Let's go. Nick Mars, Tommy Lee, Nikki Sixx. It's Vince Neil. Is a brainchild of a Boston-based comedy group called Breaking Balls, unquote. In another one of their viral hits, the account takes on men's tendency to not learn from their mistakes. Now, I refuse to learn. No, I refuse. But my house is spotless. No, I never learn from my mistakes, but my bed is perfectly made. No, I refuse to learn from my mistakes. My stove is the cleanest that my stove has never looked. And this dinner is not only keto, but it is the best tasting thing I've ever created. No, that is a new carpet freshener that you smell. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I picked that up myself. I spent at least 2 hours reading Yelp reviews to figure out what smelled best. Oh, that incense? That's right, yeah, that's Ocean Breeze. I know, thank you. Why are you here? It also tackles men not using instructions. Got something complicated to put together? Don't use the instructions, be a man. First of all, no, there is a certain part of rule-following creators who, when they get a book of instructions, they just throw it away. They're called atheists. Thank you. See how it also mocks men's reluctance to go food shopping. I go food shopping every single day. I've got fish sticks from the Gordon's Fisherman. I've got a 6-pack of discounted seltzers. 3 bottles of tartar sauce. And some vitamin D.
Hey, DFW, when it's time to re-emerge, will you come out like this? Or like this? Make your comeback with all-over confidence at Planet Tan, where you can totally transform yourself with sunbed or spray tan.
I've never been tanner.
$15 a month. The cleanest tanning salons in town are ready.
Bro, I tan in my flotation tank. Thank you.
Planet Tan.
Oh, you're not tanning in your flotation tank?
All over DFW.
Well, then do you even know how you're trying to change your skin tone?
Want professional tax prep at a great value?
Who?
Hewitt has an offer you won't want to miss. For a limited time, we'll prepare your federal taxes for...
Do you go with the guy with the biggest billboard or the guy you met on the golf course?
Get federal taxes done for you by skilled Jack Hewitt Tax Pros in Walmart for as little as $48 and no more than $179. This offer won't last.
I'll pay it.
Expires March 15th. Stop by
I'll pay it
in Walmart.
out of the refund that you get me with all of your knowledge.
Hewitt, conveniently located in Walmart.
Based on a percentage we agree on before I sign this contract.
Not without a purpose and it's not without a fight. I got three tales to tell you, so please sit tight. It's the story of three underdogs who've grown to see their light. Not without a purpose, not without a fight.
It's the Street Dogs.
I've been away for far too long. You run my mind, got your picture and I stare at it all the time. Minutes turn to hours, hours into days, and as each one passes by, it feels all the same. But the lights stay no time in the black on the PA. Walk up the stairs, just want to get to decimate the stage. Not without a purpose and it's not without a fight. Our spirit is forever blinded by the shady light.
I've not yet watched a single video. Are they here working as hard as they can to make folks laugh? Great. Thank you. We're all in this together? You don't have a mask on? I don't care.
Tell them your story. Hey, I was always just another average kid looking up to the pistols idolizing sin. I guess my parents never really felt the same. Spikes around the jacket of my family name. Now I'm on the streets, now I've been run down. Friends who pop my music were the only way out. I started as a friend believer, now I own my doubts. And just pretty clear a civil war is broken out. I saw the iron worker, leaving work behind this WMD propaganda want my fragile mind. But now I've been the truth, my eyes are open wide. ETS the blast to me that I don't want behind. Now without a purpose and it's not without a fight. Another fucking got up in a fight. I don't believe in Jesus, but I pray to God tonight. Now without
That's offensive.
now without a fight.
Now, did you go to Mass this morning? No, I heard the priest was giving out the vaccine at the Mass. But you had to be one of the first 200 chairs outside, or they wouldn't let you in.
Never give up, never give in, never walk away, always fighting.
No, doesn't it make sense? Remember when the Lord and our Savior, Jesus Christ, was on the cross? He was like, keep all of these people out of here. I don't want anyone to see this. Why do we not have a president who is taking a press conference, who has not welcomed one single leader?
Hours into days, and as each one passes by, it feels all the same. No without a purpose, and it's not without a fight. Spirit is forever blinded by the city lights.
I forgive every single person who worked as hard as they could to steal my country from me. Good luck holding on to what you've stolen. And it's gonna hurt. I'm letting you know right now it's gonna fucking hurt. But you fucked up. You fucked up. Little drop kicks? Of course. Who's running this algorithm? And if you are not getting your algorithm for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, are you even trying?
Magic shares, here come the sirens with another time to be respect. Do you think we're gonna make it out? Revolution society is here to stay the ruler. We can take it back to fight for exhibition. They want it, so we're not out of me. What we're doing is the way of the rest of the shit. They're gonna come when you're not ready, when you're not too well prepared. They're gonna prey upon your weakness when your soul is at the spade. You gotta stand and get a fight and show them what it's all about. This man is not for sale, there will be no backing down. Stand up and fight.
never told you?
Spent
the whole morning digging out. The next thing I know, this dude's car is in my spot. And my neighbor from across the street, who I did respect, because he had a Bucks bumper sticker. No, he held that dude. We beat his ass to death. And then we put his body in the back of his Volvo. And we lit it on fire down by the railroad tracks, kid. And that's why I'm wearing this Bucks t-shirt during spring training. On Denver's top iconic rock on Whiskey and the Surfer, found at whiskeyandthesurfer.com. No, it's Mike Ness. No, I'm watching his guitar videos on YouTube. No, I gotta get that tone. Yeah, it's Social D. Saw them at the Cattle Club.
Interest in sports or school elections and in class. I dreamed all day about a rock and roll weekend. And a girl in the front of the room. Check one. So close yet so far, you know she never seemed to notice that this silly schoolboy crush wasn't just pretend.
What, you weren't wearing shorts? band get signed off of a guy listening to it over the phone? I didn't think so. Adam Logan, Chris Contos on drums, Violence's own Rob Flynn, who in the 90s put together these riffs, this band. Have there been harder riffs? Not in my lifetime. I'm glad I was an adult when this came out, because I would have had the hardest neck tattoo in Pleasanton, California. That's right. I would have been fighting metalheads in Dublin just to see who could reign supreme. Yeah, where were you when this song came out? Davidian, everybody. Only on Denver's top iconic rock, raging in the simulation. Do I have more stories? Of course I do. So Jeff Bezos is going to sell the National Enquirer and keep all of its secrets. Right after he buys this clairvoyant machine that predicts the future, who just told him to buy it. If you do not agree that that was one of the hardest riffs in the name of crossover metal. How good is this, dear God? I would love it more, but my mom would not let me get cornrows. No, I'm not going to let you look like a lesbian boxer taking a shower on the side of the highway. Do I have more stories? I do. Jack Dorsey only eats one meal a day. The guy who owns Twitter. Guess what? I only eat one meal a day. Something, I'll break down this. Not even outside of story related. Because of what I'm doing for Lent, you're doing a Benedictine fast. You get one major meal a day. You get one or two snacks that doesn't equal half the meal. Freedom rings inside of this way of eating, because the ideas of dieting. Oh, I tried to have a diet and I failed. Try, fail. That's why the word try gets kicked out. You're endeavoring to eat healthy. In this case, one meal a day. You let that hunger pang that you're feeling as you're fat burning, instead of filling yourself with carbohydrates and empty sugars, you're eating real food. You're a real human being eating real chicken. You're eating real vegetables. You're eating real things. You're taking in real information, and you're handling it in a real healthy way. And even then, they'll probably give you cancer, because that is what's going to happen to all of us. Anyways, they're in Anchorage, Alaska right now, according to the ADN.com. Anchorage Airport seeks traveler who left human ashes at a security checkpoint. Oh, dear God. Now they said they could take all the liquids out of my bag, and I left Brad over there. How hard is this? Now, the hardest riff of hardest riffs? Hard, legitimately hard. Folks, according to the Ted Stevens Anchorage Airport, someone traveling through the airport with a Ziploc bag containing human ashes left the bag at the security checkpoint. Lost 6 months ago, everybody. If you want to go and claim those... Oh, no, I mean, dude, guess what, dude? If you find a bag of somebody else's ashes at the airport, every day is Ash Wednesday. That's right. Did you ever snort a Haitian? Dear God. Oh, my God, it's amazing. Scientists develop clairvoyant machine capable of predicting the future. We've been telling you this, folks. They're going to read your thoughts. They're already reading them as you dream them. When the mushrooms got decriminalized, and don't I know it? I've been mobbing on mushrooms every single day since they voted these things legal. You ever just look and understand the idea of zero? Literally just an infinite circle going off in time. Zero, the number of things that cannot be counted, would ultimately be the infinite arriving at the center point of your being and the indivisible now. And then what do you do with that information? You still have to sit in traffic and not be a fucking cunt. Use your signal. Spay and neuter your pets. Hold on. This is according to the NewYorkPost.com. Woman sentenced for posing as a sheriff's deputy to free her boyfriend from jail, everybody. That's right. An Arkansas woman who posed as a California sheriff's deputy to bring her boyfriend out of jail has been sentenced. Maxine Feldstein, or Feldstein, 30, pleaded guilty on Monday to several charges, including criminal impersonation. How about a criminal impersonation of Nancy Pelosi being sober? How about that? Sentenced to 30 years in prison. Half her sentence was suspended by the judge. He's like, look, I'm impressed. She spent half of the freaking trial as a bailiff, and I didn't even know it. Oh, folks, where are you on this? Spreading of the disease, oh my God, from Queensryche. 27 letters hidden for decades, folks. They were getting German secrets out of the concentration camps using urine. Writing in urine with courage and daring, a small group of inmates managed to send out reports about the crimes being perpetrated at the camp. Underground activity got the information out in real time. Christiana says was only 15 when she decided for the first time to resist Nazi occupation. Oh, no, I heard Rachel Maddow. You can get her blog, but it's soaked in Chris Hayes' urine. That's right. Oh, and her handwriting is great. What? Bodies frozen, suspended until technology can restore. An inside look at a trans-time facility. Oh, boy. No, guess what? My roommate is Ted Williams' head. He snores. Roughly 400 Americans before they died decided to bank on the possibility that this will happen. Oh, boy. How do you want your body shaken, not stirred? We're going to explain the cryonics as the science of placing humans into a low-temperature, biologically unchanging state immediately after clinical death. Or as Ruth Bader Ginsburg calls it, Monday. Think of it as a very intensive care unit. Guerin continued, except at this facility, all the patients, as they are known, are clinically dead, stored in a huge container. The bodies are transferred into large containers where they're shipped to China and replicated into clones. I mean, held state kept here in San Leandro. Here, the patients will remain suspended in liquid nitro indefinitely until sometime in the future. When a cure is found and technology can restart them. Yeah, but how do you work those three seashells? That would have been so good if I had ever nailed it. Judy died doing what he loved. What's that? Being chill as fuck. I'm a scientist and I don't hope. I do facts, proclaimed Guerin. For now, the patients are banking on the possibility, folks. $150,000 to tune yourself into a maybe will fucking get you back to life. Look, on the good news, your coffin's already paid for. On the bad news, you guys are all on the same outlet. Folks, all night, all day, Florida radio stations will air Trump speeches around the clock until the end of the 2020 election. When Rick Wilson says you're going to win 47 states, you're going to win 54 states. What did they do? Ocasio-Cortez told me how they were, and I was like, okay, that sounds like a close enough number. I learned more from your parody accounts than I do of you making a parody of your real account. It's a dream come true for the true fans of... I was not alone, it was me, it was 70,000 Hulkamaniacs, Trumpamaniacs. Oh, and what was the chance? Build that wall. When they started that brotherfucker chant, oh boy, did that place rumble. 3 radio stations in the Sunshine State have announced that they will broadcast parts of President Trump's rally every hour, every day until the end of the 2020 election. Oh my God, Alex, can I get coming 24 hours a day for 1,000, please? Anyway you want, that's right. Go Gulf Coast Media. They own 3 stations. Classic Rock, WRBA. That's a 95.9 Country, WKNK, Hank FM. And what about Adult Hits, WASJ? The Bob FM, the outlets will broadcast 2-minute snippets round the clock. I'm listening right now. We ran it by a bunch of listeners and people in the area who would stop to talk to us. Nobody's upset about it. Republican Territory Company owner Samuel Ruga. Dude, hire me right now. Nobody's offended. It's not an issue. Hold on, we gotta go to break. Trump's ruining the rant I'm on. All right, coming up next. Yeah, I get it. America's great. I know. Yeah, jobs. I know. News of all time, the Trump broadcast comes days after the president rallies his base in Panama City Beach, where he promised hundreds of millions of dollars. Oh, that's right. In relief to help recovering from the aftermath of Hurricane Michael. Folks, that was a Cat 5 in October 2018. Did he ask him how good all that water was that was supposed to be down in Puerto Rico? I mean, it made it down to Puerto Rico. They weren't using it. It might as well go to some people who actually need it. No games, no gimmicks, no delays. We're just doing it. Really, we just want to have inspirational type things because the community is so down. That's right, folks. We need hope. Actual hope, taking care of each other. Oh, my God, family for the sense of family. Could you imagine a world where we were where if you engage every single person with mercy, justice would be evened out. The rebuilding of America and the taking care of blight. Stay local, everybody. Buy a gun, but stay local. Damn it. I need a twofer. Moonchild, everybody, coming off a 7th son. Of a 7th son, and he in turn, born of a 7th son.
7 downward slopes. 7
the last album before Yannick Gers joined the band and ruined it. I mean, before they turned to the Denver's top iconic rock. Hopefully, the traffic in your simulation is not as obscene as you thought it would be when you already went through it, dreading that you were already in it. You already put yourself in it when you were dreading being in it. Dude, I don't want to read this Tony Robbins story. Well, the guy's hands are so big, he just has to walk down a hallway. He offends 25 people. Suicides rising among young rich girls. Where do I sign up? Why don't they do an Instagram poll and see how that works out? Well, folks, on Denver's Top Iconic Rock, do you know this song, Moonchild, folks? Is it the Bornless one or is it the Boneless one? Brought to you by BW3. Folks, on Denver's Top Iconic Rock, we are going to hear about a fisherman who was castrated by what? A crocodile. What? The Bornless one. The fallen angel watching you. Let's go. Babylon. The star is born. I infiltrate your gratitude. I want to stop right there, and it's something that always sat with me. When Bruce Dickinson says, infiltrate your gratitude. Those of you who have been listening to me for a long time, consider that your idea of gratitude. And if you were in a state of gratitude, then what could bother you? Because in that state of gratitude, you have the state of humility. From that, you have giving of attention or whatever you can do to improve the situation just by your very being, not what you've said. And here he says, infiltrate your gratitude, folks. That you have a very gate on that gratitude where you can keep the negative ideas in people who have, other ideas other than your gratitude in mind, that you should remain connected to your hearts. And remember, we need to be minds worth reading and hearts worth keeping. Your soul will bleed to death. Hear the mandrake scream. The 7th seal is what I call the 7th piece of my cock they pulled out of this crocodile. Fishmonger killed after enormous crocodile bit off his penis as he cast a net with its brother. Wow! Imagine, what's that ride like? Gemini is rising, and the rising kiss to bite. Let's go. The crocodile suddenly grabbed the 27-year-old man from Harare, killing him in front of his brother. Jeremiah escaped the jaws of the reptile and reported the attack to the park rangers. Why were you fighting the crocodiles at a state park, sir? This child was born to die. Can you imagine you're just born to have your cock bit off by a crocodile? When they arrived at the water's edge, all they could do was fish his body out of the water. When they got him back on land, they discovered his genitals had been completely removed. Inspector Tendai Mwanza. I mean, he was a double inspector that day, if you know what I mean. Warned against fishing in the crocodile-infested waters, he told this dude, I confirmed the death of the man from Hobley, who was attacked by a crocodile at the dam in Beatrice, the deceased. In the company of another man casting their fishing nets when he was attacked by the reptile. Dude, no, he was casting his surveillance net. It was an illegal one, and the swamp bit back. No, they found the FISA on the ground, but its cock was laying in another crime. That's right. Crocodiles are responsible for the deaths of hundreds of people each year. One study suggested the number of attacks by Nile crocodiles was between 275 and 745 a year, with 63% proving fatal. That's right. The numbers are largely estimated as a few African attacks are reported. Only if you're quiet, you can hear. If a crocodile burps in the wilderness, does that mean somebody died? I will finish this one. According to the Mirror.co, oral and genital herpes viruses are, quote, having sex with terrifying consequences. What? Oral and genital herpes are viruses that are having sex. A new study has warned researchers from the University of Washington School of Medicine reveal what? Oh my God, the HSV1 and the HSV2 are coming together for a whole new show. Dun, 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 dun. This virus was put together, forming new versions of the herpes. HSV1 usually associated with oral lesions. HSV2 typically causes genital lesions. They're coming together for one. What are all those things that came together? A fucking Voltron? A fucking thing that dick swung on. Open with rat, close with rat. Well, some people with the virus show no symptoms. Others develop painful lesions on their mouths and genitals. Sadly, little progress made in preventing it. You better make them with a condom. Dr. Greninger added, herpes is one of the most stigmatized diseases out there. It affects billions of people. We really need more work to combat this virus. Oh, that's right. The government is holding on to the cure of herpes, dude. You know it. What? Anyways, on Denver's top iconic rock folk, you can get this podcast. It's available. It's not easy to forget. Go to the YouTube link here and go join us on YouTube. Big news coming Monday, and I'm stoked. I wish I could tell you right now, but I can't, so tune in then. Oh, you know we didn't look at? Birthday girl 55 gets slashy over no cake and a gift card. You know they talk about ladies having that haircut, the can I talk to the manager haircut? This lady's haircut is, where do you want to bury the manager's body? May 17th, a Pennsylvania woman who had turned 55 on Wednesday assaulted a male acquaintance with a box cutter because she had not received a present card and or a cake to mark the occasion. I'll mark your occasion right now. May 15th birthday when matters turned stabby at her Pittsburgh area residence. Dude, I told you I was here to cut my Permantes, and you didn't even bring me a Permantes, and now I'm cutting him. It is so easy to forget your birthday, lady. That's right. What you give is what you get. What did you give me last year? As reported in a probable cause affidavit, David Ray was lived with Zawacki, what a name, for 4 months, told the cops she consumed a large amount of vodka throughout the day, became, quote, extremely upset, violent because nobody bought her a birthday present, birthday cake, or a birthday card. Did I? No, I would have went and gotten the all-you-can-eat breadsticks and salad. Then they come over to sing, and I kill all of them in the middle of it. Vincent Sawacki allegedly grabbed a box cutter knife and held it to Ray's throat, threatening to kill him. Ray told police that he shoved Sawacki away, and she came back at him waving the box cutter. Several cuts on his left arm during the altercation, and now I can't come unless it happens. Patrolman responded to the 3 p.m. call about domestic violence dispute. Found her sitting on a neighbor's porch. That's right. What you give is what you get. Sawacki being held in Westmoreland County Prison in lieu of a $25,000 bail. She can't get out a $25,000 bail, but the lady who killed the old guy pushing him off a bus in Vegas is out on $100,000. According to court records, Sawacki's rap sheet includes convictions for disorderly conduct, drunk driving, harassment, assault, making terroristic threats, and public drunkenness. Or as Ruth Bader Ginsburg calls it, Tuesday slug on in a motherfucking drive. Weapons Great Faith, everybody. Come find me on Twitter as long as I'm there at John Toll, Johadol. On Instagram at Real John Toll. Spell it like it's spelled. Big news coming Monday. God bless everybody. God bless America. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Send it to your friends if you guys are into alternate reality. Oh, folks, never stop Iconic Rock. Dude, they're on tour with Hatebreed right now, dude. Just stop yelling over John Tardy. A little bit obituary, everybody. Florida's finest. Yeah, go see him, dude. They're on tour right now, dude. Hatebreed 25th anniversary tour. Go get it. Coming to Denver. Gonna be stoked. What is this guy saying? This guy has 95 records. I've never figured out one lyric. It sounds like this guy who got eaten at the Kansas City Zoo. Dear God. Tiger attack. Wait. A tiger attack. Tiger attacks. You know, this didn't happen until Tiger Woods won the Masters. All I'm saying. Tiger attacks Kansas zookeeper after the error brought the two together. Oh my God, did they swipe left? And the tiger was like, watch me swipe right. Oh, swipe your head right off your body. A rare Sumatran tiger attacked a worker at a Topeka Zoo, Kansas on Saturday, wounding the back of her head and her neck. Before other staff members were able to coax the animal away from food. Oh my God, dude, she already has food. Why are you going to give it more food? Dude, that's the best thing she's ever eaten. Revenge, dear God. Zookeeper was alert and awake when she was rushed to the hospital, listed in stable condition. What did you do to this tiger? Where did this tiger had revenge? The victim, a primary tiger keeper at the Topeka Zoo, was at the The victim, the primary tiger keeper at the Topeka Zoo and Conservation Center, was in the predator's outdoor habitat when she was attacked. Oh, boy. Oh, no, on the incel web thread on Reddit, they just said she was asking for it. Oh, that is so dastardly of them. Somehow, the 7-year-old male tiger named Sanjeev entered the habitat. Wait a minute. Dude, that's what it sounds like when you're getting digested. Oh, my God. When you're getting eaten to death, this thing does not take a 15-minute break. Oh, that's right. You take 15 minutes to break. That's how this happens. Anyways, you're not supposed to be in there if there is a Sumatran 7-year-old tiger in there, but, somebody made a mistake. Some sort of error occurred here, Wiley said after adding the incident was under investigation. Oh, my God. No, dude, I was tired of her eating my yogurt out of the fridge. I bring those in. I'm on a certain diet. I can only have a certain amount of calories, and every time I look up, she's got it. She keeps saying she's going to buy me more, but she never does, dude. And finally, no, you know, I've had enough of it. Anyway, so, yeah, I told her, oh, you know what, look, I got you some yogurt. It's in the tiger habitat. Go get it. I got you a year's supply. She went out there. Some visitors who saw Sanjeev injured the worker who suffered lacerations and punctures to the back of her head, also wounded on her back and arm. After about 10 minutes, other staff members were able to lure the tiger. You get your ass kicked for 10 minutes, you're not dead? All the tigers except Sanjeev were later allowed back into the outdoor exhibit area. Somebody's got to lick up this blood. Let's go. Licking up blood and Luciferian conversations. Dear, this episode has one thing in common. Tigers have killed several workers at zoos over the last year. Then I'm going Tiger mauled a worker at England's Hamerton Zoo Park on 2017. Last year, a zoo worker in the Japanese city of Kagoshima killed by a tiger. Oh, don't I know it, dude? I had all my money on the Blue Jays, and I got killed by Alan Trammell. Oh, my God, what did you just do? Thank you very much. That's right.
Why would I make that joke? WhiskeyandtheSurfer.com. Enjoy Iron Brigade. Whoa. You guys know this? Coming off of a persistence of time. I know it because the shirt said POT and my mom made throw it away. It was so I was like, Mom, I spent $35 on this long sleeve and it says persistence of time. Now learn how to read. Get out of my way. Scotty and the boys. How Wig Mosh is that, everybody? Joey Belladonna. Charlie Benanza, your drums. Frankie Bello on bass. I believe this was this Danny Spitz's last album? Anyways, coming off Persistence of Time. Blood. Oh, where were you at on the Clash of the Titans tour when these dudes were raging on this album? It was second show in a row where I bring up Clash of the Titans. You know why the show was so good? Alice in Chains got booed for 15 minutes. How about that? You ever got to do your job and your crowd yells Slayer for 15 minutes? Only on Denver's top iconic rock. Yes, we do have more stories. Oh, dear God. A California woman who paraded a man wearing a MAGA hat. Now she can't find... Bro, she is missing. That's right. No, she hated that dude because he had the blood in his head to wear that MAGA hat, and she said, you are not going to be in my Starbucks. No. From my virtuous perch, I am going to tell you where to go, old man. Oh, I did something wrong. Now I'm in hiding. That's right. Brother on, dude. This is Hulk Hogan's theme song. That's right. Brothers in Blood. California woman who berated a man wearing a MAGA hat reportedly missing, believed to be in hiding. She sparked a national uproar. She yelled at a 74-year-old man making a America Great Again hat there in San Francisco. Folks, you would just see somebody wearing a hat, and I mean, maybe you're in front of Dodger Stadium, you see a Giant hat, and you're like, oh, well, I have to paralyze this human being for how dare you liking the Giants at a Dodger game. You're dead. Rebecca Parkey Mankey, she's 46. She did not return to her Palo Alto home after a trip to Lake County. Bro, you know how expensive it is to not live in a Palo Alto? Dude, she's paying that rent to be in hiding. We have nothing that makes us think she's at risk other than her behavior. Oh. That's right. Oh, making her happy at the threat to somebody else's life. It sounds like manipulating human beings so you would not be manipulated. Is this the second song about blood? Just checking. DJ Phantom throwing the hits. Mankey's friend, Melissa Demian, wrote on Facebook on Friday she had not heard from her in 24 hours. I was like, you know what? How about if you just shut up and you really pay attention to what you can hear? You can probably hear her berating somebody at the next town over. No, she was standing with an MSNBC reporter harassing Robert Mueller. That's right. On the same network where Nadler can go and claim that the Trump Tower meeting, you know, the Trump Tower meeting where the Veloskaya chick met with Glenn Simpson from Fusion's GPS the day before the meeting after she somehow got in the country, after she was barred from being in the country, but somehow the Obama administration let her into the country, so now she's let into the country to have a meeting with... who? Glenn Simpson from Fusion GPS, so the next day she can have a meeting, the Trump Tower meeting, the famous Trump Tower meeting. And the next day she meets with John Podesta, and we're just now starting to think that the bullshit in the dossier has been crap the whole time? That's right. Brothers in Blood. The man who identified as Victor told local media outlets that Mankey called him a racist and other names. The woman came over and not only started screaming at me, she turned to the Starbucks audience and said, quote, hey, everybody come here. This guy's a racist. This guy hates brown people. Mankey's social media post sparked a firestorm. Oh my God, street by street, block by block. I was offended. She also received numerous threats online and stepped down from her role as co-chair of the Bayshore Progressive Democrats. Oh, lady, you gotta go. Parker felt strongly she wanted to use her privilege as a white woman to stand up for those who are living in fear. Living in fear, folks, living in fear. The illusion of living in fear. The illusion of adopting an ideology that puts you in a victim standpoint or a victim standpoint of this so you can lash out at others to make you feel good. She wanted these people to go into hiding, and now, folks, be careful what you wish for. Be with care for what you pray. What you're putting out into the universe will come back, and in this case, we're watching it. Oh, folks, on Denver's top iconic rock, you too can get a discount Muppet and make perhaps one of the worst heavy metal videos in the history of the 80s and or early 90s. When this monstrosity came out, all I know is when the, what was that tour called? Clash of the Titans. Oh my God, Megadeth headline, and that was awesome. I got to leave early, dear Lord. Little Hangar 18. Oh, I know too much. I know where all the bodies are buried. Me and General Flynn. That's right. Don't even cross if you think you're a patriot. Come on over to us. We know where the bodies are buried. We know what's in Area 51. That's right. We have all the frequent flyer miles of all the alien technology that we've brought back from our own future when we learned how to bend time. Only in Denver's top iconic rock, where if you can name every single member of this band, Nick Menza. Is Dave Ellefson still in this band? Who's the guy with the really good tan that's not Dee Dee Burney? A King Diamond ass solo here in the simulation. I'll tell you this. Well, you know what, Area 51, I'll give you a story from the desert. Second woman arrested in the murder of a psychiatrist found in the Vegas desert. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's Copay came up craps. Oh, get it? There's a lot of holes in those deserts. Oh, guess what? There's 2 more holes in those holes. Second woman reportedly has been arrested in connection with the murder of a 71-year-old California psychiatrist. Not a psychologist. Oh, you can get drugs from this guy. Found folks bludgeoned to death in the trunk of a car parked in the desert outside of Las Vegas last month. So you know, ever get a rental car with that new dead body smell in it? Dear Lord. Diana Nicole Pena, 30, taken into custody Saturday, charged with conspiracy to commit murder and murder with the use of a deadly weapon, stands accused of working with 25-year-old Kelsey Turner and Turner's boyfriend, Johnny Logan Kennison, to murder Dr. Thomas Burchard. According to the California, the three lived together at an apartment in Las Vegas. Burchard's girlfriend of 17, Judy Earp, said Burchard gave Turner at least $300,000 over the years and she knew of, and that she considers Turner as evil as Charles Manson. Oh, my God. No, dude, you know what? I make all my money on the slot machine. No, on the crap wheel. That's right. No, I take all the evidence numbers, and then I take how many dead bodies there were in the Lubyanka house, and then I pick those numbers based on how much blood and evil is running on the color black. Who was that? Oh, my God. Oh, Diana Pena. Oh, there you go. Oh, these chicks are, like, not bad looking to be murderers. Boy. Investigators found the car was registered to a man living in China. Posted an ad offering to the car up on Craigslist. Turner allegedly responded. She never reported the car as missing. She discovered her bartending card for her job at the Caesar Palace Hotel. Along with Turner's boyfriends, Kennisons were found inside of the Mercedes. Folks, that's how they get caught, dude. You realize that even the most diabolical genius who is here to commit a felony is going to commit at least 35 case-ending crucial mistakes. In this case, they had it all laid out. I got a rental car from a Chinese guy. That's right. What's Diane Feinstein's driver? He didn't need it, so we're going to throw the dead body in the back of that. I get these 2 models. They're never going to suspect these hosts. These ladies. And then when we're setting up, the lady forgets her work card. Oh, my God. It's almost like, you know, when you go to work and you've worked so hard to get a skill set and you finally learn how to fly a plane, not to land it, but you just crash it into the building, and the very odds that your passport just lands right there for everybody to find within the rubble. Anyways, Dr. Burchard was a psychiatrist, our behavioral health program for 40 years, very helpful to many patients. Oh, boy. Dude, I heard he died with a trunk full of notes. Oh, what did you just do? That's so scary. I guess he got deserted. Oh. All right, well, I won't do it. It's 71 years old in the desert trunk. Oh, my God, I'm more shredded than Iggy Pop. Watch me. You guys remember this song being this bad? Perfect timing. Dude, if I do not get my chocolate ice cream at 2:25 in the morning, no, they're gonna be pulling werewolf hair out of it if I do not get my tasty cone. That's right. What? That's right. You guys know it. Oh, let's go. Sing along if you know it. Yeah. Pocket the moon. Oh my God, where is my carpal tunnel from Guitar Hero? Do I have a Bark at the Moon related story? You know I do. Here's Ben in Torment. Incensed that a St. Louis hamburger joint had run out of a chocolate ice cream, a female suspect went on a 2:25 in the morning rampage, breaking out the restaurant's windows with a baseball bat, spitting on employees. The Beast was looking for some soft serve. That's right, and she did mean the flaccid assistant manager who refused to fight her in the parking lot. That's right. What? Bark at the moon. How you know it? Jake E. Lee, where do you... Oh, my God, as far as Aussie guitarist, probably the best one alive. According to the St. Louis Police Summary, investigators classified the incident. Oh, bro, she was buried on Loma's shame. Oh, dude, she had shame. She had chocolate, vanilla, chocolate sauce, and sprinkles over the top. A timeless amount of jimmies or sprinkles wherever you grew up. Cops say she became enraged after ordering her food, then used an aluminum baseball bat to break the glass windows of the business, threatened victims. Nobody was injured. The woman went ballistic after the rally workers informed her they only had vanilla. Dude, I get it. No, it's like when you go to the sex dungeon and you're like, look, I paid for the whole left side of the menu. That's right. What do you mean I only get vanilla? That's bullshit. No, I paid my money, and this is the stuff that's here. I want it. If you light it up with a sign, I want to get it wet. I want to have it in my body. Let's go. Unclear whether the woman entered the rallies with a baseball bat or retreated from her car upon learning that no chocolate ice cream would be forthcoming. Fled in a gray SUV before the cops responded to the 911 call from the restaurant. Described as a black man between the ages of 25 and 35, blue jeans, green jacket, and a yellow shirt during the attack. I mean, I've fought over ice cream before. One of the best lessons I ever learned in my life, when I was 4 years old, my parents bought me an ice cream cone. I was in the back seat of the car. My dad's driving, my mom's in the front. I'm just a stoked fat kid with a bowl cut. I got my ice cream. My mom goes, "Can I have a bite of the ice cream?" Mind you, I had it in my hot little hand for 3 minutes. And I looked at her and I said, "No." She grabbed the ice cream cone out of my hand and jammed it in the middle of my forehead. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you learn to share. And by share, that means give up on your political party because you do not want these illegals living in L.A. Cher does not want to share, that's right. Dude, she wants to keep these illegals so much, she wants to reshoot that video with her in that slutty outfit on that battleship. She's going to point those guns at Mexico and just let them go. On Denver's Top Iconic Rock. This Wednesday at midnight on Denver's Top Iconic Rock. I will start off with a little bit of rat raging into the simulations. Glasses on my face, glasses on my head. How dare you, ne'er-do-wells? Let's get this thing trippy in the name of
even piercing the voice. Dude, I am a wanted man, dude. Just like Jesse Smollett was a wanted man, dude. Until they dropped all the charges, they sealed the case. They do not want to know what Mark Garagos is doing. They do not want to know what that guy knows and how that connects to Avenatti, to Trump, to Stormy Daniels, and to the fake news of Russia. That's right.
With snake eyes, you cross me, you realize you're hot weather, you cold steel, you make a move, I'll make you feel like a human target.
Speaking of a human target, what a cock-up. According to The Sun, man circumcised by mistake after bungling surgeons mix him up with another patient. Dude, I used to hang by the road, dude, but they trimmed at the end of it off, and dear Lord, how do I get this back? The shocking revelation came to light in an NHS report. Yeah, but isn't it nice to have socialized healthcare? You know, you wait around, you finally see it, and then they do the wrong thing. Patient has been scheduled to have a cystoscopy, a bladder inspection with a camera. Wow, that's just like it. Yeah, they took my gun away. The error was one of those 8 never events at the Universal Hospital of Leicester's Trust last year. What's a never event? In April, another patient had surgery intended for another man with a similar name, and one person had a hip implant on the wrong side. Dude, they broke the hip of the Democratic Party, and that party is just spinning left and left and left and left. Dude, if your whole plan can be taken down with a zero-vote meme competition in the middle of Congress, you have ruined the government. That's right.
It's really what you wanna be.
San Antonio officer was fired after colleagues accused him of trying to give a homeless dude a sandwich containing dog poop. Uh-oh. He won his appeal, but guess what? He has not had his job back. It's been... Wait, they overturned the dismissal because he wasn't punished within 180 days of the alleged... 180 days it took for that homeless guy to get this dog turd out of his teeth. Dear Lord. Oh, they didn't even wait. Oh. The dog feces incident happened on May 6, 2016. He was on a bike patrol. Oh, dear God. Who gave you that shit sandwich? Oh, that guy over there with the banana hanger. An arbitrator voided Luckhurst's Murphy citing uncertain timing and a lack of evidence. He remains off the job while appealing an indefinite suspension. Again involving feces after he and another officer bragged about leaving a mess in a woman's restroom. Well, protect and swerve, am I right, dear Lord? Oh, I'm sick of human cops. I'm sick of human politicians. We're going to go straight AI according to Zero Hedge. Watch out for that, folks. That is absolutely on the way. But I will tell you what is on the way even faster and faster than that. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. I think you're going to be happy that I hit play on this. This is Amon Amarth, everybody. Dude, and I'm telling you, every single song, no, you thought AC/DC had one song. These guys have one song. All right, no, anyway, how many songs about Vikings can you write? This one's about partying, okay. This one is vanquishing in battle, okay. This is on our way to vanquishing battle, okay, fine. This is right before the vanquishing starts, okay, good. No, you were about to be beaten, and then you came back, and then you vanquished. That's right. That's right. Okay, and then after parties for all of those set events, right? Well, dude, here's just a 9-song treatise on rowing. That's right. Dude, the ship is not going to move forward. Dude, I'll do more songs. You want more songs about? Okay, Fran Tarkington. I will do an absolute song about Fran Tarkington. I'll even do a story on Felicia Rashad's husband, that one lady. Yeah, I mean, Wheels under Wheels. More states make it legal to eat roadkill. This song is about eating roadkill on the way home from vanquishing. At the end of the day, it just makes sense to put a positive use on the animals. We're just going to end up decaying and creating problems along the side of the road. I'm telling you, dude, this is complete conditioning for the zombie apocalypse. Dude, we're going to be eating zombies. I know it. Proponents of laws like the Hansel say the legislation not only provides free meals for those who may want them, but helps clear the roads of large animals in rural areas. Oh, no, do we have no cleanup crews? I'll give you a cleanup crew. Honey, where are you going, and why are you just taking a fork? I'll be back when I'm back.
Jorgenstein Chambers last year became effective on January 1st. Antifa drivers can take home the carcasses of Republicans. Oh, that's nice. If they've accidentally struck and killed them while defending their freedom to take somebody's freedom of speech away. Under which they agree to properly dispose of the unused part of the animal. I mean, I guess calling a Republican an animal is a little dire. Consume the meat at their own risk and provide the location of the accident. Dear God. Drivers are also required to submit 5 days to head the antlers. No, I'm only getting this thing for the antlers. Noting that some fans of the new legislation jumps in meals under wheels law. Oregon is hardly alone. I don't know. Are these guys still singing about Vikings? Are we okay? We've just returned from the meal and we're drunk from the post-vanquishing party, but we gotta go get pancakes, but we got to do more vanquishing in the morning, but... This, ladies and gentlemen, is Wednesday at midnight on Denver's top iconic rock, only on 24/7 comedy. We've got real stories, fake stories. Did I hear Donna Brazile joined Fox News? No, dude, she's like one of those Trojan horse, like Omar is ruining the Congress. Donna Brazile is ruining Fox News, dear God. I thought Shepard Smith was doing it single-handedly, but dear God, here this lady's coming in, getting all of the questions for all of the candidates, for all of the town halls, for all of the debates that Fox News will not be invited to. Those ne'er-do-wells, I cannot believe that they would hire Donna Brazile. What's next? Hiring Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch to have a private meeting on an airplane? I mean, at least the Secret Service comms weren't alive on that one, were they? Denver's top iconic rock. Cotton swab stuck in an ear led man to suffer seizures and a skull infection. What's up with skull infection? The doctor's been warning for years to avoid using cotton swab to clean ears, but it feels so good. Oh my God, you ever come with 9 of them in your ass? That's right. We do it every day. For every minute, I have to work. That's right. I need a minute to play. Day in, day out. Why we know? Let's go. Things are better with rock. Dude, I use cotton swabs every single day to tickle those little ear hairs. I don't care. The young man apparently lived with a cotton bud. He had to turn up the radio. He had a cotton bud in his ear and he couldn't hear what the hell was going on. It was stuck in his ear for years before it led to a dangerous infection, is highlighting the risk of cleaning his ears with swab. All I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you that you and I are going to have to use this. Oh, no, your deaf voice brought in Bob Seger, and now you're going to listen to Like a Rock. You better ask for forgiveness. Dear Lord, I am sorry for making fun of somebody having a rough time in the simulation. I would never do that. Who am I, the president? Oh, what swung on in a drive? Give me a nickname right now. Like a rock. I don't want to listen to this. No, I just asked for forgiveness. Where is my... Give me the Hollywood Hills. I want some blood. Give me an 8-ball and 9 blondes. We're going to Harvard. No. Who's the guy who runs TMC? We're going to his house. Harley Levine. The mystery began when the ambulance rushed the 31-year-old undead man to the hospital in England. He had a seizure and fell down. Severe ear infection he had for years, everybody. But, well, with the socialized healthcare, they saw him. She stood there bright as the sun on that California coast. Scans in his head revealed 2 abscesses, a pocket of pus between the surface of his brain and the protective membrane that surrounds it. The dura, his left ear canal, filled with a soft tissue density material. The doctors explored it while the man was under gentle anesthesia. They found it impacted cotton bud. Gross. He was diagnosed with necrotizing otitis externa. You know, what's up, everybody? We're necrotizing otitis externa. Shut up, dude. No, it's N-O-E. You know E for short. Right, that's not metal either. Anyways, it's an infection that starts in the soft tissue of the ear canal, and it spread to the surrounding bone. She took his hand and she led him along that golden... There's so many good band names of this. What's up, we're surrounding bone? What's up, we're elderly people with diabetes? Speaking of hearing the good news, you lit her on fire. Miami judge scolds a man who torched his girlfriend to death. What? No, higher and higher those flames climbed. That's right.
The man pleaded guilty Monday to torturing his girlfriend to death, but continued to insist she pushed me to do something like that. No, she pushed me to kill her. She pushed me to lay her down. She pushed me to go get lighter fluid. She pushed me to go look up how bad a birdie has to turn. How bad a body has to burn for it to go away. She pushed me to Google other things, how to change my looks, how to dye my hair, how to grow a goatee. Mr. Alvarez, when you put gasoline on somebody and you light a match, it's generally not a good outcome. That's according to Judge Ellen Sue Venser, probably an Obama appointee. Florida prosecutors offer to drop charges against Patriots owner Robert Kraft. Everybody, how about that? Oh, good news! Florida prosecutors offered to drop the charge against New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft. The number been charged with soliciting prostitution, according to a person familiar with the match. It was probably Alan Dershowitz. What a rat!
She stood there bright as the sun on that California coast.
That's right. Yeah. What?
He was a Midwestern boy on his own.
What?
She looked at him with those soft eyes so innocent and blue. Innocent. He knew right then he was too far from home.
Yeah, it was Robert Kraft was so far from Gillette. In an unusual provision, the agreement also calls for the defendants to review the evidence in the case and agree that if it were to go to trial, the state would be able to prove their... We're going to let you off. We're going to let you know what we have on you, so don't get cocky about it.
She took his hand and she led him along that golden beach.
Yep, along that golden beach, bro. That's right. No, that's on the menu. Along the golden beach is a hand job and a golden shower that goes together. Mr. Kraft, whose Patriots won the Super Bowl in February and the last million times that we played. And he was a part of a multi-part city investigation. Legal experts have raised the questions about the tactics that they use in obtaining search warrants. No one has been charged with human trafficking in the case yet. Police are making this case that it's a major human ring and why it's so serious. Oh, we're going to get to the bottom of this, literally. No, the bottom of this is the other part of the menu. Dear God. No, I like the Asian ones because they have smaller fists. WeaponsGradeFaith.com, everybody. 24/7 Comedy Wednesday at midnight. Whiskey the Surfer. Thanks for watching on IGTV, watching on YouTube, listening on 24/7 Comedy, and listening on WhiskeyTheSurfer.com, WeaponsGradeFaith.com. Follow me on Twitter at John Toll, Instagram at Real John Toll, JOHNTOLE, and there you can find IGTV and all of these shows of my dumb fat face. 24/7 Comedy is Wednesday at midnight, folks. Oh, my God. What do we listen to? A little Rockwell right now? Oh, my God. Watching that State of the Union watch made my lap swell. I'll tell you that much. I'm still applauding. Donald J. Trump knocking it out of the park. Real America. That's right. Oh, my God. Denver's top iconic rock here. Only Whiskey the Surfer raging in the simulation. Do you believe any of this is real? Then you're a moron. We're only eating squirrel meat. I'm eating monkey meat. The next thing I know, I'm wearing all white and not an American flag in sight. God bless you.
I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Dr. Living Dead. This song is called Civilized to Death. Coming to you from Century Media Records. From the album Crush the Sublime Gods. Folks, this came out in 2015. You want good riffs? Go to where it starts. Oh my God, according to the BloombergQuint.com, Bushmeat, get it on Bushmeat and Cross-Border. Visitors are off the table as the Gentee Gabriel Mombaku, a mother of 8 living in the South Cities market town, a short bus ride from neighboring Republic of Congo. Do you know why? Yeah, the reason why I think we can't eat anything. None of these antelopes. I can't fight a monkey to death to eat it. I can't do anything. And all has AIDS. It's gross, bro. I told my children we cannot keep eating bushmeat or any dry meat because we fear the Ebola is very near now.
right. They're even scared of their relatives coming across the border because they're going to be bringing the AIDS with them. Oh, my God, it's AIDS, Ebola, bro. They're getting it from all sides. Oh, my God, speaking of worse than getting Ebola from a monkey brain, could you imagine? Trump gets Democratic applause. No one has benefited more from the thriving economy than women. Oh, my God. Macy Hirono staring at the ceiling like she's never heard a compliment. Trump says a country simply put walls to work and walls save lives. Swung on a drive that ball is driven. Everybody's applauding. We're going to work together, compromise, and reach such a deal to make America safe. Oh, the dim scowl. Pelosi could not look past the permanent skull look she's got coming out of her gaunty head. I couldn't tell if Nancy Pelosi was disagreeing or if whatever disease she has was causing her head to bobble back and forth. Bro, I'm telling you, dude, you get some of that bad Ebola monkey meat, the next thing you know, you are Ocasio-Cortez looking around trying to figure out whether or not you should be standing and applauding for America. What about that cinnamon stand-up? Oh, I mean, she stood up. What kind of a miniskirt did you wear to the State of the Union? She stood up, she applauded for America, and then a dim operative stands up next to her and be like, watch your ass, sister. Don't sit, yeah, you're not going to like this. Oh, my God, exactly 1 century after Congress passed the constitutional amendment giving women the right to vote. We also have more women serving in Congress than at any time before. Oh, my God, they're chanting USA. Dude, they only chanted USA when it was about themselves. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'll applaud myself if it means that I like America and me liking America makes you like me. Okay, good, down on 3. Denver's top iconic rock we rated is Wednesday at midnight, whatever time it is when you believe you hear this. Only at 247comedy.com. Find us at Weapons Grade Faith, whiskeyandthesurfer.com, weaponsgradefaith.com. My book, Death by Autopilot, is on Amazon. Brought to you by Fleetwood Mac and Gammis. Go ahead and get a sweatshirt with a cat with a Christmas hat on it. As I wear a cat with a Santa hat on it, is he meowing with a reindeer that's also a cat? No red nose, because I don't want anyone to be triggered by the racist messages being delivered by our Christmas programming. Bro, you are judging people by their Christmas tree. That is terrible. Yeah, you know what? You want to hear about my Christmas tree? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now to your face. Bobby Bush, rest in peace. Rest in peace, my friend. Oh my God. At some point of getting old, when your head starts to look kind of skeleton-y, you gotta take it off the grid. You want your last photos to be full fit, smiling into the forever. Oh, God bless them. According to the DailyMail.uk, we've got a lot of news, and so why not jump to the Telegraph? That's right, bro. I'll jump right to the Telegraph. Foreign criminals sentenced to deportation or to be banished to a remote island off the coast of Denmark, bro. Bro, not only do you get to decapitate all the members of your band, bro, but then they send you to a fortress of mosh solitude. Dude, 7 lonely acres, and it's you, corpse paint, and Pro Tools. The Tough Scheme. What's up? We're Tough Scheme was set up as we're set up as part of an agreement between Denmark's conservative coalition government and its anti-immigration ally, the Danish People Party. Oh, bro, they're all getting together.
Spokesman for the party said, bro, let's put them all on an island, and guess what? Global warming, the seas rise. Sorry, you should have known about that before you did something we didn't like and put you where we knew was going to fly. Oh. Aren't you glad you voted for that immigration policy now? Treading water? Oh, sorry, you lost your land, but we have land over here. Guess what? Different rules, bro. You should learn how to swim. Keep treadling there, doggy paddle. I can't do that one. No. Yeah, don't you get these damn... Oh, yeah, no, I hate that one. That song sucks. No, this is a dirt.
Fox Sunday.
No, I don't want that one. How about this one? You guess it's good? This is what happened in this article. Number 1, the couple board the speedboat. Number 2, Jack Shepherd drives the boat at speeds that are fast. 3, he turns his back. 4, Charlotte Brown takes control. Then the boat veers left and hits a submerged object. Bro, it is like putting a liberal in charge of the government. Next thing you know, they veer left and everybody's dead. It's the beginning of the end. Despite being on the run, Shepherd won his right to appeal his conviction. I mean, this is according to the BBC, where only in the UK can you steal somebody's boat. Or if you have such a good, if you have such a dope accent that people just believe you own a boat. They were calling this dude, according to the BBC, you want a nickname? The Speedboat Seducer. What's up? We're Speedboat Seducer. They're like, yeah, buoy. Get it? That's it. Shepherd met Charlotte, or Charlie, as you know, the first time on December 9 in 2015. They got to know each other through the dating website OkCupid. Oh, boy. Okay, Floaty. What about that website? Ordered 2 bottles of wine and a flatbread. 150 pounds was that bill, ladies and gentlemen. 2 bottles of wine and a flatbread. 150 pro. In American money, that's $900. They went back to his houseboat 10 miles away in Hammersmith. Oh, my God. I'll go to the Odeon right now. Where they drank more alcohol during the evening. Shepherd told Charlie they had a speedboat. Later in the police interview, he admitted, quote, I think I was probably, wanting to sleep with her, basically, so that's probably what I wanted to do, and she wanted to go on the boat, and I was like, okay. The bear headed out into his 1980s red 14 Fletcher Aeroflight GTO, which he had bought from Gumtree. The boat was badly maintained. He himself had trimmed himself up because he knew it was getting wet. Witnesses for the prosecution who examined it after the accident said it was a number of pre-existing defects. Poor and sloppy steering and a partial opaque windscreen. Wait a minute. That describes getting old. I can't see, and I have sloppy steering. This guy's jamming along the Thames, right by the House of Parliament, 12 knots, way over the limit for the river. It's cold. It's dark. He's got champagne on board. He's DUIing in the boat. Prosecutor Aftab Jeffrey, innocent if that's my lawyer, described the decision as sheer madness. Not long after Charlotte took the controls, the boat crashed, capsized by the Plantation Wharf.
Stephen Morrissey, who lives in a flat by the Wandsworth Bridge, said that a witness statement he heard Shepard calling out. Now, this is what this guy's yelling. You ready for this? He just kept saying, quote, help me, somebody help me. It was just help me, not us or her. Found clinging to the upturned hull in the boat. Charlotte found in the water close just by midnight. Taken to the hospital, pronounced dead. Oh, boy. Other people come in here. Amy Warner was one of those women. She came into the court to tell the jury how she also went on the first date with Shepard on a summer's evening just 3 months before the tragedy. He had messaged her through the dating app. They went on a speedboat. He was driving fast. The boat traffic was coming at us. The water was choppy. I told him to slow down. He didn't take that advice with Charlotte, though. Neither of us were wearing life jackets. No, what? It's me, this life jacket and my boner. It doesn't work. Anyway, jury found Shepard guilty of manslaughter by gross negligence by 11-1. Who was that? Juan Dissenter. Oh, it was actually Juan Dissenter. That was his name. Oh, there you go. Goodbye, everybody. Let's see. WhiskeyandtheSurfer.com, WeaponsGradeFaith.com, and my book, Death by Autopilot. Go get it. It's on Amazon. Shop with their assholes. When was the last time you heard this? Allstate 1983. Why not, bro? Bro, I am just a rock and roll rebel, according to Ozzy. That's what I do. I'm still purling fur out of my neck after this photo shoot. 106.3, Denver's top iconic rock, 24/7 comedy. It's Wednesday at midnight here. What are you doing in your free will? Is your core engaged? Are you ready to just live the dreams of the very breath in your body? What other choice do you have? China clones monkeys and deliberately edits the genes to make them mentally ill, everybody. Now, I just want my baby to have the correct eye color and to throw right-handed, bat left-handed, and to actually have the eye of a shark. Oh, damn, it's a girl. Throw it on the pile with the others. Chinese geneticists have been criticized over cloning 5 monkeys that were deliberately edited to be mentally ill. Oh, boy. Welfare concerns have been expressed after the genetically identical what are these? Macaques? I'll show you my cack. I'll show you my cock right now. They showed signs of depression, reduced sleep, and schizophrenia-like behaviors. Oh, my God. And then they started watching Dr. Phil, and now they feel a lot better about their lives. Animals born with an inoperative BMAL1 gene, and that helps regulate the circadian rhythm. It was altered using the CRISPR. Those are molecular scissors, the editing technique, just a little copy and paste. We make the monkeys retarded, and then we learn from them, and guess what? We cure retardation. I know. And well, you know, we start with those ne'er-do-well SJWs who tell people how to talk. Speaking of people talking about themselves, disabled actors say that the last civil rights movement in Hollywood. I'm not even going to read that story. That story sucks. Speedboat killer Jack Shepard hands himself into the police, according to the BBC. Sentenced to 6 years in July for the manslaughter of a 20-year-old Charlotte Brown. 31-year-old was foreign in the Georgian capital since March and was absent throughout his trial. What? He was a crass and reckless man who stuck two fingers up to the judiciary system. Finally, he handed himself in. He drove in. He was towed by this water ski that brought the Go-Go's on their album cover. Can you believe it? The boat had faults. I mean, don't we all? Charlotte was driving the boat when the accident happened, but unfortunately this fact was forgotten and the media did not mention it either. Wait a minute. He had a smug look on his face, one of those smug, racist looks. You know, you can just look at somebody and make something up. They went on an OkCupid date. He bought wine, took her on a boat, said he owned it. Next thing you know, she's dead. Oh, boy. Thrown from the boat when it hit branches in the water at about midnight. Oh, this guy pulled it.
Thought you guys would want to see a picture of what I've done here in the updated studio. I now am the owner of a ring light. Camera seats right in there. And then I've got my overheads, which is nice. And that lights up my green screen here. And if you come around the front, that's what I sit in front of when I'm talking. I just got this ring light and it's supposed to, well, I'll shoot something. We'll see if it makes me look better. And this is what the studio looks like without the ring light on. And I'll go ahead and switch it here so you can see what a difference this makes when this thing fires up. And now I got to learn how bright this thing's supposed to be. But there we are, and that's how professional.
Ted Kennedy. Just when you thought you were getting away and you were going to get away with it, the next thing you know, you're not. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, but no, I already played the song.
Do you love your own storyteller?
Love getting prices.